Not only does the Louisville football team have a top 3 to 5 running back in all of college football, but I also think they have a top 3 to 5 running back room in all of college football. Welcome back to my series where I'm breaking down the entire Louisville football team position by position and giving my overall thoughts and grades on each position. This is part 2. We are 47 days away from kickoff, and we'll be breaking down the running backs. That running back, who I believe is top 3 to 5 in all of college football, is Issac Brown. He's a Miami native. He wears number 1. He's a true junior. He's 5'9", 190 pounds. Last season, he led all of college football in yards per carry at 8.8 yards per carry. The prior season, he was 7th in all of college football with 7.7 yards per carry. This is a guy who is lightning fast, has great vision, incredible footwork, his cutbacks, his plant. He can plant and go. He can stop on a dime. He's got the full package as a runner. Between the tackles, outside of the tackles, from 20 to the 20. This is a guy who can do everything. Last season, he was 3rd team All ACC, only playing 8 games. This year, going into this season, he's preseason 1st team All ACC by any outlet you can think of. Just about every outlet I've seen has him listed as 1st team All ACC, along with Miami's running back Mark Fletcher being the 2 All ACC 1st team running backs. In his career, he has 2,257 all-purpose yards and 19 total touchdowns, and that's just in 22 career games. And he was not a full-time starter as a freshman. That really didn't happen until 5 or 6 games in. This guy is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. From his own goal line to your goal line, he can score anywhere. It takes an instant for him to be giving you the deuces, and he's on his way to a 60-yard touchdown. It takes nothing for him to break off a big run. And that is why I think next year my projection for him is that he's going to be the star of the running back room. It's just the easiest way to put it. He's the star. He briefly entered the portal as well, and while he was in the portal, thanks Texas for trying to poach him, by the way. They tried to take Chris Bell too, didn't work. But anyway, he was the top 5 consensus player in the portal and the number 1 rated running back before he decided to come back to Louisville. And that's Issac Brown. Next we have Kewan Brown. He's changed his number this year to number 5. He's a redshirt freshman. He's 5'10", 215 pounds. So not the tallest guy, but he does have good size. Last year he was 4th in the country in yards per carry at 7.3. So Louisville had 1st and 4th in all of college football in yards per carry. He had 704 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns last year in only 10 games. He's a very physical back for his size, and he has deceptive speed and great vision. This is a guy, I wasn't high on him a year or 2 ago. I liked his vision, but he only played against lower tier competition a couple years back, and he was behind Duke and IB. And he was a guy that I thought was just a complimentary piece, someone who, just an average college running back, and I was damn wrong. I'll admit it. This guy is a dog. He will run through a motherfucker's face. That you don't know who I'm quoting. You don't know football. This guy will do whatever it takes to fight for that extra yard. He's a workhorse, and that's my role that I'm projecting for him to have this year. Is he's going to be the workhorse running back. He could lead the team in carries, and I think that's actually a possibility given Isaac's injury history and fumble history. I think the coaching staff went out and got a running back room that can support Isaac, keep his legs fresh, and keep him from being injured. Those are my thoughts on Kewan. I think he's even though he might be the running back 2, this is a guy who I think could be the workhorse of the group. All right, next up is Marquise Davis. He is going to wear number 24 next year as a redshirt freshman. He's 6', 215 pounds. He was a consensus 4-star out of high school. A lot of Kentucky fans will know who he is because he was committed to Kentucky for a little while before he rightfully decided to decommit from them and flip to Missouri as a high schooler. And this year he's going to wear the red and black. In high school, he was ranked as high as 124th in the country, and he was ranked as high as the 5th overall running back in the 25 class. Like I said, he did redshirt last year. He's playing behind arguably the best running back in college football, and Ahmad Hardy. He did play in 3 games, though, and he totaled 200 rushing yards on 34 carries in those 3 games at almost 6 yards a carry. So, again, this is another guy who's has a great yard per carry average. He had his best game last year. He had 113 yards and a touchdown against Louisiana. What I've watched, he stands a little tall as a running back. I like to see him get down a little bit. The way he runs is almost Najee Harris-like. He's just a little too tall for me. But he has really good speed for his size, and he's physical. I mean, a guy like this is not going to come to Louisville to be just the third running back. He's coming here to play a role, and his role is going to be the power back, the goal line back, I need a yard, I need 2 yards. Let's get this guy in there, and he's going to get that. He's also going to be like a change of pace back. You know, he can catch the ball pretty well, pretty good as well. I think his role this year will be as a power back, and then in the next year or two, he's someone who can develop into a star. All right, and to round out the room here, we've got what I call the young depth. So you got Braxton Jennings, who Louisville fans know as a walk-on true freshman last year, ran all over UK, just shit on them. Louisville beat them, I think, 41-0, and multiple of our best skill players were out in that game, and Braxton Jennings owned them. He'll be the fourth running back, in my opinion. He's a redshirt freshman, 5'11", 200. He's a hard worker. He's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, he's not the biggest, but he'll do his assignment. Lecky Tompkins, I believe that's how you pronounce it, is 6'2", 235 pounds, and he's a freshman. And he transferred to IMG last year, put up great numbers at IMG. Actually, there were some concerns that he might not stick with his Louisville commitment because of how much attention he was getting at IMG. But he's here, obviously. He's enrolled at Louisville. He was a 4-star on a few sites, and he's someone who's going to redshirt. I know redshirts don't exist, but I don't expect him to play a lot. But these are your emergency running backs. Injuries happen. Last season we saw the top 3 running backs for Louisville all miss time. All were absent at the same time. You need depth. If there's any position in college football that's going to have attrition, it's running back. All right, so obviously my overall position grade for the running back room is an A+. You can't think they're a top 3 to 5 unit in the country and not give this an A+. There's not a lot you can complain about. Isaac Brown needs to work on his fumbling and his pass protection. His pass protection has been kind of putrid. He's a little guy, but you got to be able to do those kind of things, or you got to be able to be a decoy. You got to be able to, you don't want Isaac to be in the game and everyone to know, hey, it's a run no matter what, because he can't pass block, or it's free eats for a defensive end or a free rusher if he can't pass block. Which that's another thing that Kewan and Marquise will be able to provide is good pass protection. But again, you don't want those two in the game and say, okay, it's just, you don't want to telegraph what you're doing. But again, I think this is a top 3 to 5 unit in the country, and you win games running the football. You can be cute and throw the ball and average a bunch of points, but you win games, you chew the clock, you control the field, you control the physicality of the game. You own the football field when you run the ball. And Louisville has one of the best units in the country and should be able to do so this year. Like always, guys, if you enjoy my videos, if you like what I put out, if you're a Louisville fan, if you're just a college football fan, college basketball fan, I'm going to continue putting these things out. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Give me pointers, give me tips, give me things you do like, don't like. I'm on Twitter as well, or X. I'm on YouTube. And as always, these videos are made in partnership with the 1912 Society. I keep saying it. They got big things coming. If you already are a member, you kind of know what's going on. But check them out. Their link is in my description as always. Appreciate it.